From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, it's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 12:35.
Fought off foul.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
Good eye right there. To third, Henderson. Slings to first in time. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jarren Duran.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Out to short, Witt. Throws to first in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber launched a pair of homers in his last game. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. This is Pirates baseball on the... We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill and coming off a great start, Garrett Crochet. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off,
here's Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In the air, right field. Lyle under this one. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now.
Batting second.
And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here. Ketel Marte.
Junior.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Crochet with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cal Raleigh in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That one way inside. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. And there's a foul ball. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Swing and a ground ball. Witt. Throw to first is in time.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Nationals. Fouled off left side. On the ground. Fires in time.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 4.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 down, bases empty. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. That's a ball. In the air, left side. Suzuki moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Number 5.
Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. To the right side. Slings to first in time.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Pirate to hit. Foul ball there.
Nope, that's inside.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Inside. Full count now. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 4 extra base knocks already in this series.
Nope, ball 1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Man at first, one away. Up the middle. And that one handled. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. The 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. No score here in the second. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 on the way. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez gets under it, and that will end the inning. We played 2 full. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Garcia.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 4 in the win last night.
That's a ball.
Yamamoto, an all-star a season ago. 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Sliced hard but foul. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. In the air to left center. Suzuki on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting up, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Next to hit, Joe Morgan. First offering, and it just misses. Top of the third, no score. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. That's off the mark, and that's ball two. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Two aboard, two outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ichiro Suzuki, the next Pirate to hit. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. Hard on the ground to first. Schwarber takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the 4th. Kyle Schwarber digging in for the Nationals. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kazuma Okamoto digging in for the Nationals. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 4th home run of the season. The Nationals strike first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Dalen Lyle will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Garcia forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Witt gets it to first. That ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. And those extra base hits are just piling up.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That's outside.
Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Throws the first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Up next for the Pirates, Munetaka Murakami. That one fouled off. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Rodriguez drop step going back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seiya Suzuki, the next Pirate to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's two down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Tap foul at the plate. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Number 10, shortstop, Bobby.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's trying for third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one almost got him. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Out towards left center. Rodriguez on his way over. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Ford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's in for a strike. Outside corner for a strike. That's a little high. And now 3-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Joe Morgan. Single to right in his first trip. That one way inside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Nope, outside.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, and that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Rodriguez up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
That's ball two.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
This to third. And that is that. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the switch inning power threat.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff because right now they've yet to get a single hit on anything other than a fastball.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Grounded out his first time. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Ohtani. Yo one. There's the swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Nats trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Here we go, Ronald.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like Cole Henry gets the call from the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Marte at third. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one.
Let's go, Big Dumper.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is downstairs. And it's 2-2. Out to short. Throw misses the mark, and the go-ahead run scores. They were so close to getting out of the inning.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Put them in 2 outs, instead they get nothing.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that high fastball. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. And that'll do it. Cannonball coming. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Come on, Pirates!
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Okamoto, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a
runner on the go. Strike in there. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
And it's second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run blast. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Dalen Lyle digging in. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. Adrian Morahome gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that drops in for a strike. In his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air to left center, Suzuki on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
The third baseman, number 2,
Luis Garcia, the next to hit. 1 for 2. First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, number 17, Harry Ford.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Harry Ford.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right through there for a strike.
He goes down looking. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, P.J. Poulin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one not close. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Makes the catch, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Bobby.
Up next for the Pirates, Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jake Irvin appears to be getting loose. Beater getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Rodriguez should have this one. Out number 2. Here's Ketel Marte.
Number 6, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Joe Morgan.
And that is out of play.
Come on, Adrian.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Throw to first is in time.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. It's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Stepping in, Jarren Duran. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Here we go, Adrian. Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Yes. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Roki Sasaki takes over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. The tying run at the plate. He's trying for third, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
So up next, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he was a game changer last time out, and we're seeing much of the same today. A tremendous asset for this lineup.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. And we are all tied up.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. there was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 7th inning stretch time. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Here's a rocket to right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. All tied up here, the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air. Schwarber takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're
Clayton Beater on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Acuna stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied, 6 apiece.
Leading off for the Nationals.
And now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Pirates,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Out to short. Witt throws the first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
The right fielder, number 4.
Tied at 6. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia, known for his late inning heroics. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Struck him out looking. And the Nationals gone in order. So we're still tied at 6. Bottom of the 8th. Cal steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Come on, big dumper.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, number 5,
Munetaka Murakami digs in now. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran drops steps, heads back on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Pirate to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lyle has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly. This game remains tied at 6. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals. That's a ball. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Suzuki gets under it. And there's one down.
the batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
Tied at 6. Next to hit for the Nats, Joe Morgan. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the plate, Jarren Duran. Quick move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Morgan on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Base hit into center field. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 7-6.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all. Rodriguez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Rule the swing. The 1-1. In the dirt. To second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth. And that's through there for a strike. And the count now even up. Rips one to right. And there are two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now here is Kyle Schwarber.
Well, Boog, we hype.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now. New pitcher on here, Andrew Miller.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In the dirt, blocked. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And on second, two down.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Down low, it kicks away. No advance, though. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. On now to the bottom of inning number 9.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Well, one-run game. Down to third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And we are tied.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the winning run is aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one found hard the other way. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Oh, great stop. The feed for one and two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Suzuki.
Base is empty after the double play. Ichiro Suzuki now at the plate. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. It's a two-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with two away. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed. The winning run on second base. And it's fouled off. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. On to extra innings. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Now pitching for the
So the
Pirates,
closer summoned from the bullpen,
74,
Kenley Jansen.
Kenley Jansen.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
Making a move at second base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Nasim Nunez getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Kazuma Okamoto. Late swing fouled off. Yo one. Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, number 4, Dalen Lyle.
Go ahead run on base. Dalen Lyle will hit next. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. You're in the top half of the 10th. And that will end the inning. Nationals lead 1. Still tied 7-7.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Andres Chaparro getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 87, Andres.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Acuna Jr.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's second. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, the switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Dives and keeps it on the infield. On the money. Nice play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Joe Morgan right there. Diving play. He made these plays for so many years as part of that big red machine out of Cincinnati.
Next to hit, Munetaka. And fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jake Irvin up and throwing.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this remains a 7-all tie. Back here in Miami. Now we go to the 11th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And it's second. The 2-1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make on the mound now for the Pirates, Kodai Senga. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in extra innings. Down and in, moved his feet. That's ball 2.
Strike him out!
Strike him out!
That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder.
Jaron Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Slides for the stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last shot here.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This one smacked out to left center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson.
And things could change quick. Here with one swing.
Substitution now at second base. Pirates going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor getting some more speed on the bases. Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now a quick throw to first. Henderson dives back in safely. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. The Buccos with the winning run on at first. We are in the 11th. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one gets past the catcher. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Second baseman.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Masataka Yoshida, the winning run on base for him. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. But it's just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 11 innings in the books now. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Nick Gonzalez comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Nick
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Andres Chaparro in the box, lays off for ball one. The Nationals with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Inside, almost got him. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here deep into extra innings. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ground ball left side. On to Gonzalez for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Bounce to the right. Taylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington. Score remains at 8 apiece. We're in extras here. Leading off, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Yohei.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Shohei Ohtani. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch swinging.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Out to short, Abrams. And here comes inning number 13. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Inning number 13 set to go. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they have the lead deep into extra innings.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. No outs. Runner at first. Jalen Lyle, the next to hit. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Yu Darvish.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Luis Garcia. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in extra innings. Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move to the alley. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
The catcher, number 17, Harry.
And here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Jarren Duran digging in for the Nationals.
Here we go, you.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The Nats trying to break this one open, and we're deep into extras. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Julio Rodriguez. Just off the inside edge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Let's go, you.
2 on, 2 outs. Loves it on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Nationals 11 and the Pirates 8. This is Pirates baseball on the show. Back here in Miami. Last half of the 13th set to go. Cal getting ready to hit.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Morgan fires to first in time. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring in.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates.
Last chance now for the Pirates. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. The Nationals trying to close out a 3-run lead and here in extra innings. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a slow roll, and that's just foul. Here the bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.